Good morning students. Today we will discuss the topic consumer equilibrium in terms of ordinal utility analysis. Okay. In earlier videos we talked about the consumer equilibrium in cardinal utility analysis. So in that we have discussed that cardinal, according to Marshall, he was the supporter of cardinal utility analysis. So he said that utility can be measured in cardinal numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. Means we can give the numbers to our satisfaction. Okay, so we can measure the utility. Utility means most satisfying power of a good. It means if by consuming a 1 of t, whatever utility satisfaction I am getting, I can measure it in number. Okay. तो मार्शल का ये मानना था कि यूटिलिटी को हम मेजर कर सकते हैं नंबर्स में, बट प्रोफेसर हिग्स he criticized the cardinal utility analysis, and according to him that we cannot measure utility in number. He said we can give the rank. Okay, means utility that we derive is higher or low. Okay, so in utility cardinal analysis we have discussed consumer equilibrium in case of one commodity and in case of two commodity. Now we will discuss consumer equilibrium in cardinal utility analysis. So what is the meaning of consumer equilibrium? As in previous videos also we talked, consumer equilibrium means it is a situation when consumer getting maximum satisfaction out of his given budget and given prices of the goods. Okay. So we will discuss the, for example, income of the, our assumption is mainly income of the consumer is given. Okay, so it is rupees 60. Okay, just for example we are taking that for suppose income of the consumer is 60. Okay, and also prices of the goods is given. So we have also given the prices of good. So price of good X is 2 rupees per unit. Price of good Y is given 1 rupees per unit. Okay, means price and income of the consumer we are given. Okay, now we will understand this consumer equilibrium with the help of table, but before discussing the table there are two conditions that should be satisfied in consumer equilibrium. Okay, as in cardinal utility we have discussed that marginal utility of commodity X should be equal to the price of commodity X. Okay, MUX equal to PX. This condition we have discussed in cardinal utility analysis. But here the first condition that we have given is MRS of XY is equal to price of X and price of Y. What it means? MRS, marginal rate of substitution. Okay, so this is the marginal rate of substitution is the slope of indifference curve that tells that when a consumer want to consume more units of commodity 1, then he have to sacrifice the unit of commodity other, we can say commodity Y. Okay, so this is the slope of IC. MRS is the slope of IC and this is the slope of budget line. Okay, slope of budget line. Budget line. So this is our first condition, that slope of budget line should be tangent to the slope of IC indifference curve. It means this indifference curve should be tangent to the price budget line, or we can say price line. Okay. So what is the second condition? Our second condition is IC should be, IC means indifference curve, should be convex to the origin. Okay, convex to the origin. It means the shape of the indifference curve should be convex to the origin. Okay, so now we will talk about the table. These are the two conditions that should be satisfied in consumer equilibrium in ordinal analysis. So look at the table. We are given units of good X and units of good Y. As price of good X is given 2 rupees per unit and price of good Y is given 1 rupees per unit. Okay, so you can say that consumer budget is given, that is 60 rupees, income of the consumer is 60, that is also given. So how the consumer can consume these goods on different quantity of the two commodities. Okay, so there can be different combination of these two goods. Like first combination, A combination can be consumer consume 0 unit of good X and 60 unit of good Y. Then in B combination, 5 unit of X and 50 unit of good Y. In C combination, 10 units of good X and 40 units of good Y. In D combination, 15 unit of good X and 30 unit of good Y. And in E combination, 20 units of good X and 20 units of good Y. Means 40 rupees is spending on X and 20 rupees on Y. Then 25 unit of on good X and 10 unit of on good Y. Then 30 of good X and 0 of good Y. It means here the consumer is spending all his income on the one commodity. So these can be the combination that a consumer can consume. Okay. So we will understand this with the help of table also. So here we will take good X, here we will take good Y, on OX is good X, on OY axis good Y. This is our budget line that we have discussed. AB is our budget line, okay. So IC should be tangent to the budget line. So this condition tells us about this, okay. It means MRS, that slope of indifference curve should be equal to the slope of the budget line, okay. So where it will be equal, it means it will be tangent to the budget line, okay. So we can draw that consumer is consuming 5 unit of good X, then 10, 15, 20, we will draw this later, okay, 20, then we have 25 and 30. And in second, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So this is our budget line, okay. Means according to our budget line, consumer can spend all income on one commodity when he is consuming 60 unit of good Y and nothing of X. And here 30 unit of good X and nothing of Y, okay. So our first condition MRS means marginal rate of substitution. IC, slope of IC should be equal to slope of budget line, okay. So we can say this is our IC, okay. This is our IC. So it is IC indifference curve. This is IC. Budget line at this point, this is point E. Here the consumer is consuming 30 unit of good Y and 15 unit of good X. 15 unit of good X and 30 unit of good Y, okay. So we can find out the slope. We can say that Px Py means here the consumer is spending 30 rupees on good Y. So MRX XY equal to Px and Py. Px means price of good Y is 2 rupees. Good X is 2 rupees per unit. So 15 rupees means 30 rupees is consumer spending on this and he is taking 15 units, okay. And here the 30 rupees consumer is spending and consuming 30 units. 30 unit consume कर रहा है, 30 rupees ही spend कर रहा है. 30 rupees spend कर रहा है but 15 units consume कर रहा है. So it means to get 1 unit of X, consumer is sacrificing 2 units of Y, okay. So what will be the ratio? That will be 2:1. Means to get 1 more unit of X, consumer have to sacrifice 2 units of Y, okay. So MRS also tell about this. MRS means marginal rate of substitution, and it tell about that when a consumer want to consume more unit of a good X, then he have to sacrifice the units of good Y. Okay. So here we can say the ratio is equal, means consumer is sacrificing 2 units. So MRS can be 2:1, and here also we can say 1/2. Okay. So we can see that by spending same income on both the good, consumer have to sacrifice 2 unit of Y to consume more unit of good X. Okay. So the condition is satisfied at this point, and we can also say that the slope of IC is convex to the origin here. Okay. So both the conditions are satisfied at point E. Okay. So here the consumer is in equilibrium situation. He does not want to get any change in this situation. Why? क्योंकि जैसे ही कंज्यूमर अगर इस सिचुएशन से नीचे जाता है, ऊपर जाता है, तो उसकी जो कंडीशन है MRS इक्वल टू PX/PY, दैट शुड बी कोलैप्स, वो सेटिस्फाई नहीं कर पाएगा. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हम यहाँ ले लें कि 40 यूनिट्स कंज्यूमर इसकी कंज्यूम कर रहा है एंड 10 यूनिट्स इसकी कर रहा है. ओके. So here will be that to consume 5 units means here is spending 40 rupees, and here the consumer is spending 10 means 20 rupees. Okay. So the ratio is of 20 and 20, that is equal. Okay. So this is about the equilibrium point. So students, watch the video and also practice the diagram table from your notebook. If you face any problem, any doubt, you are free to ask. Thank you.